guys know how parasocial the kindreds are. You know, Vox used to do a lot of daddy ASMR. He would do like those dating ASMR where the fans literally, you know, envisioned themselves in this hallucinationship with Vox, where they are, you know, dating. And then there was this one stream where Reimu was asking some question in chat, and then she called him, and then they all flipped out because they were interrupting him. So we know that they're very, very possessive that way. So there's this first comment saying, 3 days, I suppose. There's no good news in 3 days. What am I supposed to say? I really can't let go. I truly can't. It's been 1,255 days. And today is the 1,256. So on RedNote, they have this application where these women count how long they've been in love with Vox. It's really funny. I need to find this app so I can count how many days I've been in love with Gojo, but that's another story for another time. This user writes, he appeared in my life right when I was about to give up on myself, so I can't bring myself to let go of this feeling. His presence is embedded in every corner of my life. My rented apartment, my WeChat, my profile picture, my phone's lock screen, my iPad wallpaper, my NetEase cloud, music, my Bilibili account. His traces are everywhere. What can I say? He might become my mute groom. I had already cut ties, severed them completely. It doesn't matter to me. If he's in a relationship with anyone under the surface, I only care about those few minutes, those few hours when he was himself. I can't accept the idea that during those hours everyone was equal, that everyone had their own version of him, yet he paid special attention to one. I really can't accept that. If there's no good news, then he's just a mute. This is just to put you guys in context. I mean, spitting on you, stepping on you again, open your mouth, spitting on your mouth, grabbing you by the hair, get to work, fit him a PJ. And this is his fans' reaction. Yes, make us choke on it. My mouth is drooling. Yes, please pull my hair. Oh my god, I'm choking on it. Oh god. Can I swallow it, sir? And then there was this really nice milk screenshot where they're all, you know, posting milk emotes. And at first I was like, wow, why do they like milk so much? But then I understood it very quickly. And I love this comment here, the I'm screaming, but they put the S in parentheses, so it's just I'm screaming. It's kind of clever. It's kind of clever. You gotta give it to them. I love this one. There's more, but you know. So there's this other post that's like, just wanted to ask the Vox self-shippers out there, what are your current thoughts on this? Let me be clear. I have my own opinion, but I'm not here to argue with you all. And I did respond, I want to ask the dream girls of Vox, how are you currently viewing this matter? First of all, I have my own opinion, but I won't argue with you guys. And then some fans are really taking it the wrong way, and they're just straight up selling their Vox merch, looking to sell my Vox Akuma merch cheap as I'm leaving the fandom. DM with offers. Please give this a like before you post. There won't be many releases if there's no buzz. You can DM or leave a comment in the section below. So the rumors about he dating are true, and then this person responds, there's no concrete evidence. I've been trying to find out who mentioned him, but I've read the original post and it doesn't mention anyone at all. To be honest, we don't even know if that's X is male or female. It's always just been netizen speculation. A few of those guesses happened to be seen by more people, so they were taken as fact. In reality, we don't even know if they're from inside or outside the company or their gender. I think some stuff is pretty clear. But I know that a lot of people, there's been so much back and forth, and those back and forth, some of them have been really poorly handled. So I think a lot of people don't really understand the full scope of that situation. So yeah, they're coping. They're like, no, guys, he's not simping for a girl. Maybe he's still yaoi. This is another comment saying, Reimu and Vox broke up after Reimu discovered during their talks that Vox was privately contacting a fan artist named Yui, which led to numerous arguments. Vox refused to cut ties with Yui, choosing to argue instead. After the breakup, Reimu allegedly told Ike, if the person I liked wasn't Vox but it was you, it would have been better. But you have a girlfriend, so never mind, haha. Although Ike's girlfriend was also a plastic friend with Reimu, she was unhappy with how close Reimu and Ike were, and demanded that Reimu cut off contact with him, which eventually led to a falling out and no further communication. The latest incident was sparked by Rima live streaming, where she vaguely referred to someone's girlfriend being neurotic and thinking everyone was going to steal her boyfriend. Ike's girlfriend believed this was about her and exploded. This is another post selling their merch. Share the merch for my birthday photo shoot. I didn't expect the streamer to see and like my post when I posted it. As soon as this guy woke up, he started searching for himself. What a shame. The birthday merch for my 25th birthday hadn't arrived yet. Such a gorgeous design. There's no such thing as a 100% confirmation in this situation. Based on what I've gathered, the current rumors are as follow. 1. He was dating Reimu. 2. While dating Reimu, he privately contacted a major stan of his self-shipping fan, a Yumi Joshi, and sent her bikini photos. Reimu asked him to stop contacting the fan. He agreed, but didn't comply, leading Reimu to confide in Ike. And then 3, he was simultaneously managing his stan base. I like this term, stan base, dating, and engaging in private contact. First of all, Point 1 happened a long time ago and no one currently has a motive to prove it. Reimu has no reason to come forward now. Furthermore, the validity of points 2 and 3 depend entirely on point 1 being true. Even if point 1 is confirmed, the only evidence for point 2 could only be held by Reimu and Vox himself. Reimu might not have it, and she may not have taken screenshots of the private convos, or the records could have been deleted after they broke up and she deleted his contact info. Currently only Vox's. The screenshot kind of just cuts here. But yeah, some coping, and then this still miss you note. Write more, I love to read. It's so adorable whenever my baby writes something on paper and post it. Such a master at reeling them in. Totally has little K wrapped around their finger. Hashtag I push away everything in an instant. Charming handwriting. This is another merch being sold, I believe. No matter how much love, it's just a stack of paper. Just the ones I have in hand. The coal stove is also included. What the fuck? The coal stove? They're selling their stove? I don't get it. 1,313 days since we met. 221 days back in the game. It's a clean break. I'm just so tired. Leaving the game. Check my homepage for good deals. Hashtag no matter how much love is just a... And then hashtag Vox, Luxiem, hashtag quit the pit. The big box is back. Welcome. New emojis. I can't handle it. No more undies to mess around with you guys. What the fuck? Baby, you're so great. It's amazing to see so many people miss and like you. I really want to cup this face and pat your head. Such a big kitty. Don't ask for explanations. I don't have them either. Salute to my own... Okay, salute, guys. 07's in the chat for this person. Salute to my own 1,066 days of courage and perseverance. Love is an endless journey, a subject to be studied forever. At the same time, love is a promise that crosses 8,000 miles. The blood-red footprints we leave on this land as we explore the world together. It's a girl's growth diary. November 25, 2022. I designated that day as our anniversary. I like that they were like, fuck it, this is our anniversary, random date on the calendar. I stumbled upon your earnest video on Bilibili, which kicked me into the world of virtual streaming. At first, I understood nothing. I didn't know why you were so beautiful, why you spoke English, what Zoomy or VTuber meant, or why you never updated. I learned how to buy merchandise. I learned the word Fujoshi. It all seems to have started after meeting you. You added a different kind of scenery to my life. Wow, that's deep. These people are poets. All that from my load. We've seen the loads of milk this guy can dish out. I think the things I can write into my CV in UE 9303 hours. In 2025, I successfully made him post what I asked him to post. So this is a post by Yui. That's the Yumi shipper that was mentioned before, I believe. And she says, West PS, whatever this symbol is, equals my emoji. Whiskey is our favorite drink. And she's responding to this post of Vox posting a whiskey picture. So they're kind of upset about this post because she's like, oh, you know, she's influencing him. He's giving her preferential treatment. And she replied to that saying, I won. And this CN user is responding to the screenshot saying, I want to die. Could Yui's possessiveness be any stronger? I can't take it anymore. Hashtag Voxakuma, hashtag Vox. She did beat Reimu. Reimu was in the cuck chair for this. It's kind of sad. So Mary FD, 2023, year 2, yes. And Barry, you are so brave. And this is Yui. I guess these are all the fighters. Pick your fighter. For the top of V stream, episode 16, freestyle combat. 2 character illustrations are missing because there wasn't enough space with so many participants. Yeah, no gooning allowed, fellas. This one is crazy. This is not even a shrine. So like when we went to Japan with Nuzagi, he did tell me that some Fujoshis had shrines and that apparently the Fujoshi market, you know, they're known to spend a lot of money. But this is not just a shrine. This is a fucking chapel. Like, what the fuck? This is an entire room, y'all. It's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even roast them that hard because this is fucking insane. Wait, there's a wedding dress and a cake? No fucking way. I didn't even know. Is that a cake? That's like a Lolita wedding dress. Honestly, points for dedication. That must have cost a fucking fortune. This woman was probably heartbroken when she found out the news. I feel bad. All right, this one is about Vox. Why am I being dragged again? Anyway, they always use Vox as a shield whenever something happens. This whole thing doesn't seem like a solid slam dunk. It's got some personal bias in it. Though I'm not entirely clear on it yet. Solo stands, fear nothing. You guys who are leaving the fandom, you can sell your merch to me cheap or even give it to me. This person doesn't give a shit. But like, Kindred, I think we need to kill him. Wait a minute, I have this one. Took this photo 2 years ago when I was cosplaying Voxan and never posted. And then he responded, Awooga, and she says, are you happy now? Like, Ayo, Reimu never stood a chance. Pack it up. Pack it up. This is back to Red Note. Feeling so messed up, I just want to run away. Feeling so messed up, I just want to run away. Feeling so messed up, I just want to run away. I'm so insecure, I want to cry. My life is a wreck. I'm so damn unlucky. The tragic fate of a stan. The person in charge is so foolish. Hashtag manage people with dedication. In those 30 seconds you choked up during your 400k livestream, were you thinking of all your fans who love you or a certain someone specific? Why? I will never forgive private DMs. I will never be able to stop wondering whether the countless I love you kindred were meant to thank all the fans who supported him or were a confession to a specific person. Hashtag Vox Akuma. It's, I'm not sure if they're referring to Reimu here or the cosplayer, like Yui. It's unclear what they're the most betrayed. Honestly, I think most of them feel more betrayed about him giving attention to one fan over the others, because most of these people, they're kind of like unicorns. They're kind of okay with their streamers or like the object of their worship having a relationship as long as they don't know about it. They're like, your personal life is fine, but we don't want to know because it's going to break the illusion. But I think the fact that now they know that it was like he was in calls, sometimes hours-long calls of with that cosplayer, and that she sent him bikini pictures, and that he kept on talking to her in Discord DMs. I think that's just crossing the line for them. But at the same time, they also harassed Reimu and sent her death threats when she just interrupted that ASMR stream. So I don't know. This is somebody else posting one of Yui's Twitter posts. I've never said it publicly in the past few years because I know no one would believe what I've been through. I wish I could talk about it, she says. And I'm not too sure what they're saying in response to that. Probably not kind words. This is another big Vox merch sale. The post is titled, All Out. Feel free to ask for a price, I don't bite. If my quote is beyond your budget, just let me know. As long as it's not a 50% cut, I'm usually flexible. It's recommended to pair this with my main page sales post for the best experience. The posts feature all rare and small items with a minimum purchase of 200 for unboxing. Free shipping on orders over 500. Hashtag Vox, hashtag excrement, hashtag quit the pit. I don't know if these are cards, stickers, postcards, I'm not sure, but this is thousands of dollars of merch, I believe. Like it's not cheap. Having been to Japan and having indulged in a couple Duyans and a few Hololive merch, I can tell you right now that that stuff isn't cheap at all. They kind of bleed you dry there. They don't give two shits. They farm you. Like, you get farmed if you're a fan of anything there. Yeah, they basically call them shit. Like, they're really mad. They're really, really mad. If the cards are the signed ones, they can go for a few $100s. Oh my god. And now it's even more expensive. Yeah, everything's more expensive now. So yeah, Nico. You saw a Toa signed card for 800. It must be super rare. But yeah, but also with the scalpers that buy out everything. And a lot of this stuff is like, they're gonna do pop-up cafes. It's limited time merch. So the limited time merch can go for a lot too. So my load is, you know, getting some backlash. No more I love your pens in chat. And yes, please pull my hair and moan more slut. Or yours is too big and I can't. Now they're gonna say that it's too small and I can't. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.